Hello there. You is listening to the KP SEMA Rights Podcast, and I is your host, KP SEMA. Okay, today I am going to be reviewing No One But You, Oreva by a new room, a newer room. Okay, I am so sorry if I mispronounce your name. But again, I'm so sorry if I mispronounce your name, but it is an amazing book, y'all. It's an amazing book. This is my first ever Christian romance arc. This is the first ever arc I've done that's a Christian romance, which is great because I'm writing a Christian romance novel. And it was really a beautifully crafted book. It showed Christians, church, and just like prayer in a way that like you really don't see in film and books and stuff. So when I tell you, I was just reading. I just like this. I got through this book so fast because man, the love story within it, and just the way it showed people, Christ followers, you know what I'm saying? So it was so beautiful, and I'm so happy, and I cannot wait to see where this series goes further. But I'll be talking about that later on in the episode. So I'm gonna read y'all the synopsis. This is KP synopsis. So this is the synopsis I put together. Okay, two best friends, Oreva, who works at a publishing house and is an inspiring author. She is engaged to be married to her toxic fiance, Linus. Her toxic fiance, Linus, doing her absolute hardest to keep the relationship intact for their wedding nuptials, all while suffering with her relationship with Christ and fighting away her feelings for Isaac. And Isaac, the other best friend, who is the owner of his very own successful cafe, tired of his mother's repetitive matchmaking schemes and antics, and still madly in love with Oreva, makes moves to better his chances with her. Upon doing that, his plan is interrupted when he connects with another woman who may be exactly who he needs. Broken apart by something that happened in the past, unrelated to them directly, staying just friends in avoidance of family drama. Now both dealing with struggles with relationships and faith, question if they're truly meant to be together or not. I'm sorry, y'all. Okay, I was like trying to fix the mic because the mic failed. I know y'all heard that because this mic. The thing is, some things you can't really hear with this mic, and other things like it falling, you can hear a lot. So to break down the synopsis again, it's about two friends who are truly madly in love with each other. One who has moved on to another relationship, and the other who is trying to. But it's just something about each other that they just can't let go of. You know what I'm saying? So I connected with the story on like a different level. So of course it really like, okay, I totally get this. You know what I'm saying? I felt that. But yeah, let me get into my takeaway from like what I read. Now the first thing I want to bring out in my takeaway, this is KP's takeaway. This is when I tell y'all about what I took away from the book, how it really resonated with me and everything. Firstly, I just have to say that this book truly blessed me, y'all, and it touched both my heart and my spirit, because I've been in a similar situation with Oreva and Isaac. Unlike their story, it didn't end very well for me, but all I know is that it is so beautiful, and it's like I get to live vicariously through that. The successfulness of the story, and I connected with it touched my spirit because I genuinely like it. Really was a move of God on this book. You could tell that I'm not even going to try to say the author's name again, because I'm horrible at pronouncing Nigerian names. But you could tell God was moving her life and that He commanded her to write this book. And it wasn't just something she did. You could feel God all through these pages, y'all. When I tell you the Lord was moving, He moved. And I'm thankful for her being obedient to God and writing this book and showing um the Isaac and Oreva's obedience to God as well, and their reluctance to be obedient with God, honestly. Like, and that's something that that is one of the messages of the book I truly loved. And literally, I had reading this book, I literally did I do an episode of obedience on the Jesus Loving podcast? I don't think I did an episode on obedience. I might have. I did a lot of episodes, y'all. I was just doing episodes for the podcast. Hold on, I gotta look that up. Okay, no, I didn't do an episode on obedience. That'll probably be an episode I do next season. Season 2 of the Jesus Loving KP podcast. But yeah, there was that really resonated with me. So yeah, man, y'all gotta read it. Okay, go to Amazon and get this book. Go get this book. Cop this book, y'all. Cop it. What the young lady say that? Clock it. Clock that T. I was like, wait, clock the T. I understand the term. It's just like, they just say it. Okay. But going back to, like, I understand Isaac. I really connected with him because, again, I've been in a similar situation, and I really empathize with him to a high level and extent, and I truly saw myself in him, and happy that his situation, and I'll tell you, I'm having his situation ending on a great note. I'm like, you are blessed, Isaac. Okay, I know you're a fictional character, but man, you are blessed. And I just love seeing a godly man loving a godly woman with such care and devotion. Let me tell you something. We need more books like this. And y'all already know I'm writing a book like this. But yes, and I'm telling you this. I'm so glad. Also, this is a Nigerian black love story, by the way, y'all. I don't even know if I should say black love or Nigerian love. Or should I say Nigerian love and black love? There's a lot of love in it. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta shout that out. I gotta highlight that because we don't see that enough in books and media. So to see black love at this level is awesome. Now moving on. As for Linus, he can catch these hands all day. I'm telling y'all, if I catch him in the street, it's going to be on sight. He got my nerves, and his actions literally scream red flag from the very first page he was on. And I was hoping she broke up the engagement much sooner. I ain't gonna lie. I was mad she kept on the engagement as long as she did. Like, we a month or two out from the wedding, and she finally broke up. Like that was one of the complaints. It was like, girl, you knew he was no good. You knew he was no good. You knew he wasn't with you, and you still let him and she ignored so much that was literally right in her face. And he was the typical narcissist, gaslighting her, flipping stuff on her and stuff like that. This is the vague detail of it. Y'all gotta read it for yourselves, man. And all I gotta say is, you ain't gonna like, if you like Linus, ain't nobody gonna like Linus. Ain't nobody like no Linus. But yeah, ooh. I'm one of her sister, Anomi, I think that's how I say. She's like, ooh, like, we should have got the beat down on that boy. They should have played some grip ball or something. I ain't gonna lie, Linus, ooh, if I see in them, okay. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on to the next subject because y'all see, I'm mad. I don't like when dudes treat women bad in real life. So like in fiction, ooh. You know I'm a ooh. Okay, I can't wait to read old Nami's and Aloha's books. And wait, I take that back. It wasn't a Nami, it was Aloha who said, I think I forget she said beat them. Oh no, it was the engagement ring she was talking about. That was funny. He's like, you should have gave that engagement ring back. Oreva shouldn't have gave that engagement ring back. Just know this. Okay, I should put a warning that this got spoilers, but yeah. But I can't wait to read Anomi's and Loho's books, which are coming out soon. I want to say Anomi's is coming out either later this year or I think within the next like 3 months or like early next year. And then Aloha's book is coming next year for sure. I honestly need to go. Hold on, let me go to her social media to make sure I'm telling y'all the right dates. Okay, I just looked it up and Nothing Fake About Us, Onami. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right, which is the second book. Onami is the oldest sister in the group in the sibling of the siblings. She's the oldest sister of the siblings. That's what I meant to say. And it's coming out on Christmas Day. So oh yeah, fun fact, this book No One But You, Oreva, actually came out on the anniversary of, I want to say, her the author and her husband's wedding. I want to say that's it. In fact, let me pull up the newsletter she wrote so I can make sure I'm getting that right. Okay, so I read the newsletter and I was wrong. It wasn't the wedding date, but it was the official day of the first time they ever dated. That is honestly so sweet and adorable, and I do love that. And I love that she purposely set that date. Like, and I'm doing the same thing with Love Lost Within the Pages. That book is set to release on a specific date. I wasn't able to finish the first draft before that specific date, so that's why it won't be coming out this year. But I'm gonna be working on it the rest of this year and the next year, and making sure that I finish this draft for real. Get this thing ready to be published, So, yeah, y'all be on the lookout for that. And I'm gonna start advertising and doing more with it. My friend's coming on with the cover art and everything, so we gonna get it done, y'all. We gonna get it done. But back to the main subject, which is Anami's and Aloha's books. Let me tell you something. I can't wait to see how God moves in these books and how their stories will be told, and get to know these characters a lot more, because Anami is very secretive about what her situation is, and Aloha, I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I love her energy. Aloha's energy is great, and I can't wait to see how her and the dude who's very interested in her relationship will go. But other than waiting for their books, I must tell you that I love the close sibling relationship with them and Oreva. I love books with a close sibling relationship because their protectiveness and desire for her to be happy with Isaac was so heartwarming to me, for real. I love how Aloha the entire book, she like, okay, I know you with Linus, but you need to be with Isaac. Like, she's literally man, when I tell you, she wasn't playing about that either. I could see me and Nelson in Aloha too. Look, me, Aloha, man, we'll be best friends because she alright. Man, I'm telling you, Aloha is hilarious. I'm so glad, literally before this book was even announced, when she announced all the trilogy, she already let us know that all the sisters will be getting a book, and Aloho is well deserving of it. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing the name right. Also, to those of y'all who read the book, or now if you ain't read the book, I'm gonna tell you about a character named Eva. Eva seriously needs and deserves her own book. I need to see her find true godly love, y'all. I need to see it. Now, at first, I thought she was gonna be like a femme fatale, like all nothing but bad news, and lead Zeke. That is his nickname is Zeke, like Zeke. Zeke Sik. So I'm guessing it's Zeke, like Isaac. So it's like I thought she was gonna lead him to sin. And let me tell you something, she proved me wrong. I almost wanted her to and I almost wanted her and Isaac to be together. Like, she truly grew on me. If I'm being honest with you, because at first I'm like, nah, she ain't gonna be right. She gonna lead you the wrong way. No, she was really sweet. She was really godly, and she wanted to remain godly. And when I tell you, I really just love this character, and I can't wait and hopefully see that she gets her own novel, because she is seriously deserving of it. She really needs it. Like, I need her to find love. You like this character, and you know, with me, I connect with background characters because, as I say, I'm a professional background character. So background characters are my favorite type of characters. So Eva wins on that mark, and I'm gonna need her to find love. So I'm not gonna say your name because I don't want to mispronounce it. I think I already mispronounced it. I'm not good at pronouncing Nigerian names, if I'm being honest. Okay, I'm sorry. But yes, please write her a novel, please. I beg of you. Okay, this that time, folks. That time for my rating. Literally from everything I told y'all, I have to give this book an infinity out of 10. When I'm telling y'all, it is beautifully crafted. The dialogue is amazing. There's no plot holes. Everything just flows right. The energy of the book is right. Like, it's something that is very, you can't take your eyes off it. You just, it's a page turn, So it deserves an infinity out of 10, and I'm just so thankful to be a part of the ARC team, to be able to read this book before it even hit the public. So yeah, infinity out of 10 for sure. Okay, I genuinely have to say, once again, this book truly touched both my heart and my spirit. It truly moved my spirit, and I'm so thankful. Okay, I'm gonna try to say your name this one last time. Anil Room. Okay, I'm gonna go to her Instagram, and I'm gonna listen to how she pronounces her name, and then I'm gonna come back and say it right. Okay, I think I'm gonna say it right. Okay, I am not good at pronouncing names. Okay, thank you so much, Anna Wayrume, for picking me to be a part of your art team. It has been such a blessing and a pleasure to be a part of it. I'm telling you, this book truly blessed me. Like, I cannot say it enough, and I hope that it continues to bless so many others. It is so wonderful, and I hope that I get selected to be a part of the art program for your next novel and the one after. I hope to be a part of the next two art teams as well. But thank you so much. I really enjoyed this book, and I recommend it to all the Christians I know. Like, it is like, yo, and me and a brother in Christ, a friend of mine who is a reverend, we were talking, like, there's not a lot of Christian romance. Like, a lot of stuff is like purely erotic. Like, it's no even love in it. It's just pure erotic stuff. So it's like, to have something that's purely Christian, that's devoted to Christ, that isn't just about the romance. It's like, it's not just about Christians being in love, but it's like actually exploring relationships with Christ and prayer life and genuinely living in a way that God has called us to live, you know what I'm saying? And not just falling into the typical romance book. So thank you so much again. Thank you for everyone who listens to this podcast, who supports this podcast. I truly appreciate it. It means so much more than you know. If y'all ever want to contact me, want me to be a part of your art program, want to, maybe one day be a part of my art program, share books with me, or just like share like different opinions and views on books and stuff, or just need someone to just be an encouragement and a support of your own art. As long as you are creating art that is really good, that's positive, I'm gonna support it regardless. Yeah, I know you are not. So to those who write and create, keep on writing, creating. We need y'all. We love y'all. Y'all are so needed in this world, because there's so many people who create stuff and it's not good, but y'all be creating some amazing stuff. Shout out to y'all. Like, to the authors I've connected with and who art programs I've been a part of, man, I am so thankful and grateful. Like, y'all don't understand. It is so amazing. If y'all want to connect with me, y'all can hit me up on Instagram and Facebook at KP Sema Writes, as well as my main Facebook, KP Sema. TikTok also KP Sema. I'm actually working on a Discord server, so I have it up, but I have one, but like I need to get like everything put together. I don't know how to like set up the different rooms and stuff, but once I do, it's like going to be a place where everyone beyond, if you're nerdy, I got some of us in this. It's called the Hufflepuff Common Room, so it's a place for everybody. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to be a Harry Potter fan to be in it, but there will be a Harry Potter room. We can have Harry Potter conversation, stuff like that. But it's really just the Hufflepuffs. It's celebration of everyone, and it's like we connect with everyone. So typically Gryffindors with Gryffindors, Slytherins with Slytherins, Ravenclaws with Ravenclaws, but you'll see a Hufflepuff with everybody. You know what I'm saying? So everybody is welcome in this server. Everyone's welcome. Everyone get comfortable. If you need someone to talk to, like, it's going to be something that really just connects people together beyond what we like. You know what I'm saying? So that's coming up soon. I'm working on that, and that's my phone going off as I'm about to finish. That's crazy. But yeah, please connect with me, and I hope that y'all have a blessed day. And just be blessed, y'all. And I can't wait to do my next review or like next episode. I don't know what it's gonna be, but I don't know what's gonna be yet, but it's gonna be very KP-ish. So I'm gonna just spread my own love, my own flavor on it. But much love to y'all. Bye.